Victor Eterigu, ex-councillor from Uzere community, Isoko South local government area of Delta State, was beaten to coma on Wednesday last week by security aides attached to Samuel Askia, son to the managing director, Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission, Desupadek Ogie Asikia. Sarah reporters reliably gathered that the former councillor's attack followed an alleged invasion of his house by Askia's mobile policemen to retrieve a car gift given to him 2 years ago by Askia. Impeccable sources familiar with the matter told a correspondent that in 2018, Askia, a People's Democratic Party House of Assembly aspirant for Isoko South constituency 2, made the former councillor Eterigu the director general of his campaign organization. He was said to have gifted him a car with all documents bearing Eterigu's name, but when the political leadership ended, Askia came for his car. The attack and injuries inflicted on me were carried out by policemen attached to Samuel Askia. They came to my house at Erie to demand the return of the car gift to me about 2 years ago in appreciation of my effort towards Samuel Askia House of Assembly ambition, Eterigu said. Because the car was not immediately available, they forced me inside their healers, molesting me in the process. And when we got to Ebo Hotel, his policemen tortured and molested me the more, hitting me with the butt of the gun and the head, eyes, and even threatened to blow me off. Okay, they used the butt of the gun in the head and eyes and even threatened to blow him off. Really? It is all lies from the pit of hell that the army beat me at the Uziri community has been speculated by Askia and his group. They want to cover up the attack on me by his policemen. The attack on the former councillor followed its refusal to support Samuel Askia's candidacy at the just concluded Uziri Delegate Conference to elect the community's new leadership last week Tuesday. Our correspondent also gathered that another such car gift given to Ç0MΑ Odiwu at the same time the former councillor got his was also retrieved from him by the same policemen attached to Askia. Meanwhile, all the two vehicles' original documents cited by our correspondent bore names of receivers, indicating that the cars were gifts from Askia. Askia and his close political allies were said to have insisted that the two vehicles were not gifts but officially given to Odiwu and Eterigu to run his campaign organization while contesting the Isoko South constituency 2 House of Assembly seats in the 2019 general elections, of which he could not secure the party's ticket. Samuel Askia could not be reached for comment as his mobile line was switched off at the time of filing this report. One of his close allies, who identified himself as Daniel, said at no time were policemen attached to Askia beat up the former councillor. He maintained that the army allegedly beat up the former councillor at Uzeri community over his unruly behavior. Don't lie against Samuel Askia's policemen, Daniel said, referring to Eterigu. He said, I was there when the policemen met you. They didn't touch you. They only retrieved from you the official car attached to the office you occupied as the DG of Samuel Askia movement, and you are no longer the DG of Samuel Askia movement. So guys, you see the talk where they talk now. You can imagine, how do we develop? Do you think that we can really grow from all these shenanigans? Because the system is rotting. You can imagine the story they are putting up there. The system is rotting, is decaying. I don't even know the kind word to use. You see this kind of story they are putting up. I give you car, I don't give you car. This and this and this and that. Everybody oppressing everybody. They will oppress the masses, they will oppress themselves. It's unfortunate. And you begin to wonder that when are we going to get it right? When the whole thing has gone dirty. When are we going to get it right? From top to bottom. And what do you want the masses to do? The masses see all of these shenanigans, all these irregularities, and you expect them to be well mannered or to behave well. We have a very, very long way to go. And these are the kind of men running the affairs of this country. You can't just even imagine it. I don't even know what to say to the police orderly beating someone at the boss's order. Act like this is more reason community and regional policing won't work in Nigeria. So what we have now is not working. The other one is not working. Like I said, I don't even know when we are going to get it right, because the whole thing is just somehow. The problem is that when some people are being favored or they are benefiting from something, they won't see anything wrong with it. But as soon as they don't have stake, they don't have anything they are going to benefit, they begin to speak. Nigerian police need foreign training. Oh my goodness, this foreign training. What of the so-called politicians? What training do they need? Very soon, headmaster go dey use police escorts. Nigeria police lack tactical and operational intelligence. Why would they not lack? Because the where their bread will be buttered, those who are going to pay their bills, that they know that they're going to get something from, those are the people they will work for. Because even the system is just rotten. Because like people have been saying, if the police people, if they are being well taken care of, they are doing the job they needed to do, and their welfare is being, is up to the standard that a human being, normal human being, can really rely on. Economy is okay. Everybody will do their own bidding, because you don't even need to go in the direction of one person, because you are going to be focusing on the system, not individuals' templates. That is what is causing all of these things. And that's why they will not want to reform the police, because the more the police begin to have their own power, they will begin to be patriotic to the nation. They will not be seen. Nobody will want to go and be working for policemen, for these politicians. Divide this country to save lives. If you divide this country, not be within their own terrain, neither they do all these things. Is it not within their own terrain? They are committing all of these things. Did anybody come from another state to come and harass them? Not them there, within them. So the wahala, no be here. No be here at all. You cannot just imagine the wahala way they are ahead of us. No peace in Isoko since last month down to Sapele. I hope we will be seeing more good news like this. Really? Police officers are now being used as thugs. I beg, divide this country. The police are animals in uniform. We need another hashtag NSAS protest. 2021 go hot. I think this is freedom year. The two guys can get their cars back through the courts. As far their names are on it, their legitimate claims is valid. What do they even need it for? Let them go, and all of them, because there is no work, let them go and work. If you have something doing, at least if somebody say, oh, I give you this, say now the person give you, and even if your name is there, just give it, let it go and look for something else. That is, it still boils down to everybody wants to join politics because it is a lucrative job in this country, or lucrative profession, because some people tell you, if you ask them, what do you do? I'm a politician. So because if you have what you are doing, you will not be involved in all of these things. If somebody has given you something and you want to collect it back, give it back and go and do this thing. Because if you have job, you have more money to buy more than that. Then why put your life in danger? The system is rotten. So guys, let's hear your opinion and leave your comments in the comment section.